Disclaimer, for legal purposes, everything I said in this video is all allegedly. Not real, okay? Even the video. Not real, allegedly. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Imani. So today I'm going to be coming at you guys with another story time. This story time is about the time I was on the news for going looting. Now, y'all, don't laugh at me. This is around the time, this was 2020. This was when the riot was happening, or whatever the case may be. It was a lot. So, it was 2020. It was the middle of the pandemic. It was so much going on social media. George Floyd got killed. Breonna Taylor got killed. A lot of people got killed. It's like, you know, it's honestly an everyday thing, but it was so on the front line. It was all in headlines. So I lived in Los Angeles at the time, and the first day that everyone was looting, I can't remember the exact date, but it was the end of May 2020, and everyone was I remember seeing so much stuff of so many people in stores getting so much stuff, like, you know, designer stores, whatever the case may be. And honestly, at the time, I used to kind of want stuff like that, so to speak, but now I'm not really like that anymore. But at the time I was looking, I was like, oh my gosh, they still ain't doing all this stuff. And I would never ever just steal. That's not my character, but I wanted to this time. Okay, child. So I decided to actually, my friend texted me, my neighbor, somebody I had went to school with when I was younger, she had texted me, and I was finna text her. That was the crazy part. She was like, what you doing tomorrow? And I was like, nothing. Why? You wanna go looting? And she was like, yeah. So I think we had made a plan, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. So she texted me the next day, we got ready. She lived 2 houses down. She came to my house, and we got in the car and we went. We went to Santa Monica shopping center, because the first day, that's when we should have went if we were trying to do something, because that's when they was getting all the expensive stuff, the jewelry, the Louis Vuitton, the cars, the weed. They was getting weed at the weed shop, the expensive weed shops. But we went to these we went to Santa Monica, it was stores by the beach, and we had went inside all these. It was so many regular stores, and for me, it felt like, why? I don't want to steal none of this stuff, because why would I steal this stuff and I could buy this stuff? So I didn't steal nothing, y'all, but I was 18 at the time. So y'all, I was too young to drink, but I wanted to drink so bad. So you know what I did? We went inside CVS, because that was the first place we went inside. CVS, because it was so easy to go inside. The door was broken. I remember seeing so much glass. It was actually scary going inside. I was so terrified, and the alarms was screaming, and it was people running in and out, in and out. It was really it's a traumatic, to think about it. Oh. But I remember I grabbed probably 4 wine bottles. And I grabbed them all, and I had put them in maybe a box or something. I remember putting them in a box, and I was standing on the street, and y'all, somebody had called me. So yeah, CVS was the first place we went into. It was so scary. Glass was broken in, people was going in and out. It was just a lot going on. I was so nervous, and I had parked kind of down the street, and it was a few people, older white people, and they was just you know, they was just saying stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And it was crazy for me, because I was in California. I'm from California, and growing up in California, I didn't really experience none of that. And then even when I moved to Texas, I was blessed to not experience nothing. So, I mean, I wasn't experiencing racism, but they was just kind of looking down on us, you know? Even though it wasn't just black people doing it, but you know what I'm saying? It was minorities, Hispanics. It was people doing it too, though. So, I don't know. So me and my friend, we walked back to my car, we put all the stuff back in my car, and what we decided to do, that was a lot. to run out and try to come back to the car. That was a lot. And when we was in CVS, like, we kind of lost each other, so we had to meet back up outside. That was too much. So I decided, girl, I'm just gonna drive and you gonna hop out the car. So I was driving and she was hopping out the car, and I was like, okay, you know, go ahead. And we was just driving, and she was going to a lot of places, a lot of stuff was going. She was getting stuff, but it was like regular places, TJ Maxx, Foot Locker, Foot Action, stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, whatever. The crazy part is, before this happened, she had went inside this place and they had like lit it on fire, and she ran out and she came back in my car, and I was like, what happened? She was like, girl, it was just lighting it on fire, and a new lady was by us, like, in the car. I'm like, I'm looking at her, I'm driving, I'm like, oh girl, my ass, my loud ass. I'm like, oh, put me on the news. Yeah, I want to be on the news. Just talking, girl, just playing. The way I was on the news is not how I want to be on the news. I don't want to be on the news like when the people like, if we can't go to Bella No Shade, where the hell can we go?
It's sad.
Like, that's how I would have been. I didn't want to be on the news how I was on the news, but I'm gonna get into that. So, the lady was looking at me like, girl, what are you talking about? Like, you know, she was a news lady, she was cute or whatever, and she was not worried about me. So we had drove down and we ended up passing by the CVS again. So me and her was like, fuck it, we're gonna go back in CVS with some more stuff. So I had got me some more wine, and I had grabbed so many wine. I had like, I don't know how many bottles in my head, y'all. 3 to 5, I don't know, so many bottles in my head. And as I'm walking out, I don't even know where my friend at. This is what I'm saying. This is why I needed to be in the car. And she come on, because I'm gonna leave her little ass because I know where she was at. I'm driving, I gotta go. Like, come on. So I'm driving. Well, no. I got the wine bottles in my hand, and I'm walking outside of CVS, and it's this white man with a camera, and he recording me. So I'm mad. I'm just thinking it's a white man with a camera. So he like, why are you doing this? And I'm like, why the fuck y'all kill us? Why the fuck y'all enslave us? Trying to sound woke, y'all. Sounding fake woke. Just talking some bullshit. Like, I should have been like, nigga, leave me alone. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm trying to sound like, y'all. And my friend ran out. I don't got this part on video. What I do, I gotta tell it. I didn't screen record. No, I cannot find this video. I was lost out. But she running out with her bottles in the camera like this. And like, y'all, I swear, 5, maybe 10 minutes later, we driving. I'm telling her, girl, I'm ready to go. If you want to come, you gonna have to come back with somebody else. So I'm ready to go home. So I'm telling her, we gotta go. I can't do this because they was putting stuff on fire. It was military people coming out. I was scared. I was so scared, y'all. Some dude gave me a backpack. So I was like, okay, shit. It was a North Face. I still got the backpack somewhere. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep the backpack because my memories for what happened. But I'm like, I told my friend, like, we gotta go. So like 5-10 minutes later, we driving, and somebody called her and like, girl, you on the news? And my friend laughed like, yeah, I know, yeah, woo. And her friend like, no, for real, you on the news? And when she like, for real, what you mean I'm on? She showed us the video. Y'all, I gotta show y'all the video.
Just why are you doing that? Take a look.
Why y'all kill us? Why y'all enslave us?
Just why are you doing that?
Take a look.
Why y'all kill us? Why y'all enslave us?
It is a mess. It is a mess. But I don't know. It's just, it was funny. It was funny as fuck. But I don't know. I've been nervous to tell this story. Because I don't want to, you know, get myself in trouble. But it's a very funny story to me. Very funny. So, I don't know. And I learned my lessons. I'm not a thief, y'all. And if they want me to pay for a little something about like 10 bottles of wine, I could pay for that. I don't got no problem paying for that. And I need them to know that. I don't got no problem paying for that. Okay, no problem. Okay, how much you need? $100? Well, it ain't that much. That's all I took. Okay, all you got proof of. That's all I took. Okay. But yeah, and then that was it. And I'm not gonna lie, I screen recorded it. I sent it to my mama and my dad and my grandma, and I showed them because it was funny to me. And I'm not gonna lie, a few times after that, like people would not random people, but I would tell people, and they would be like, I saw that girl on the news and she kind of looked like you. But yeah, that's just so funny. I mean, it's not funny. I'm not encouraging nobody to do it again. Like, if a riot ever happened again, because y'all, that was scary. Like, I'm glad I made it out. Like, stuff that I be doing, I'd be like, what is wrong with me? But I am not a wild child. I'm a suburban kid. I told y'all I'm from LA, but I told y'all I grew up in Texas. I moved to Texas when I was in middle school. And Texas just got ghetto this year, maybe last year. But it wasn't ghetto at first. So when I grew up in Texas, it wasn't ghetto. The part of Texas I grew up in. But yeah, that's my story. And if you like it, like, comment, subscribe. I got more story time. I'm gonna give y'all more content. It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I think I'd be self-intimidating myself with all these videos, but I don't care. Ooh, I didn't really move my camera. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. For more, if you're a small YouTuber, subscribe. Y'all see my little makeup I tried to do. I stuck at makeup, but I watched a little video. I did this makeup in like probably 10-15 minutes. It matched my little dress. I'll take some pictures. I'll post them right here. And yeah. I'm wanting my lashes done, but y'all, I'm not laying down for it. But I'm talking too much, but yeah. Bye.